What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash. Shout out to the Dragon Riders in the House of the Dragon. Unfortunately, you guys, we did not get the weekly close that I was hoping for. We actually closed below the green line, which all that means is we're not ready to break out yet. We're going to get this breakout, right? We are going to. It's just going to happen a little bit later. And that should come to no surprise because I just got done making a video about Bitcoin ETFs, so I'm all jacked up right now. But with the looming ETF news coming in the next few days, right? Because I think it's two of these companies have the deadline by the 10th. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is two of them. And the rest of them are a little bit later, like still relatively near. I would assume that if they deny one or two, they're going to deny them all, right? And I do very much believe that the ETFs are going to get denied. Maybe they deny the ones that are required to have a decision by the 10th, and they push the other ones back, maybe. But it would make more sense to me if they denied them all personally. But maybe I'm wrong. Just like everybody was saying, it would make more sense if multiple got approved and not just one got approved and then all the rest denied. It would make sense if one gets approved, they're all going to get approved. If one gets denied, all of them are going to get denied. But this week here closing up, this is a very exciting week, man, for a lot of reasons. I know we were all excited, but Bitcoin Cash, man, it's just doing Bitcoin Cash things. It's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down, up, down, and round we go, man. We absolutely could. I very much do expect a drop across the markets, a drop across the crypto sphere in the coming week, and I don't think Bitcoin Cash is safe from that. I really don't. So what we could see is that move finally down. I know. I feel like every other video, you guys, it's like this is on. Okay, now it's off. We're going up here. It's on again, and now it's off. We're going up. It's been like that. But to be fair, that's how the price action's been. And I'm sure if you've been watching, you probably feel like that yourself, with or without watching my videos. It's definitely not the easiest thing to trade, but at the same time, if you've been range trading it, if you've been selling it like above 250, and you've been buying it below 225, you've been killing it. It's been a really pretty profitable range to trade. But we are consolidating. We're still consolidating. We can come all the way back down here and still be consolidating, right? Get a higher low in there and then break out for real. And I do think that we are going to see a move down, especially with this ETF news coming about in the next couple of days. I very much do think that we're going to see a more or less dramatic sell-off. Bitcoin Cash seems to find its bottom before Bitcoin most of the time, and it seems to find its top most of the time before Bitcoin as well. So I would think that Bitcoin Cash, like a Band-Aid, man, it just rips it off. It gets this dump done and over with. I don't think that it'll be, it can do one of two things, right? It could move down and then bounce really hard, or it could move down really hard and then kind of move sideways and then work its way back up. And then as we get back up to these areas, then it breaks out, who knows? But either way, I do believe that prices are going lower. And I just wanted to say that. Rejecting the bullish area of control multiple times, not a good look. This week already we're at the 50. We have a decent chance of going below the 50. It would be crazy, man. It'd be really crazy if we dropped like all the way down to 200 and then in the same week came all the way back up here. I guess it wouldn't really be that crazy, honestly, because Bitcoin Cash is very volatile, man. But if you dropped all the way down to like here and then you came back up, I said 200, but I meant like 190 to like this previous like low closing range, and then you came back up in the same week to close right at the 50 on this RSI and get another 50 bounce, that would look really, really strong. But even if we close below it, I'm not too concerned, man. I think Bitcoin Cash is still in good shape. I welcome a dump. I hope most of you do out there. I know that we're all saddled up, man. We've been saddled up, ready to take to the skies for a while now, but coming back to home base and gathering up more supplies for the long journey ahead is not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing, and I personally would be very excited. I would definitely, if Bitcoin Cash goes below 200, man, like any and all cash that I have on the side right now, its primary focus is going to be there, because I really do feel safe with Bitcoin Cash. I think this is one of the better investments in the crypto market right now. it might not see the best returns, but it's still going to see crazy returns, guys. Still going to see immense value in growth, I believe. I think that Bitcoin Cash has been held down for too long, man, and it's time. It's time. It's going to break this high. It's going to break this high. We're going to see prices above 10K. I think we're going to go even potentially to 23K, above 20K. That's kind of my personal belief, but there's plenty of things that could get in our way in the meantime, right? We're being held down by the 382 here. We could go down to the 236. I know I've been saying 190 to 200, but we could go all the way down to 170. It is possible, form kind of like a double bottom, as we did, in this accumulation range here. The 1272 is there at 3,650. I'm sure we'll find resistance there. The 5,000, is this right? This is right. Oh, I think it's just because it's the yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, okay. 5,540 and $10,000 itself is the 1618 and a psychological point of resistance as well. We're definitely going to have a lot of resistance on the path to prices above 20K. But you do have a deep extension up here. If we take the all-time high to all-time low price fib, the 1272 is at 13K. The 1414 is at 23K, and that lines up very well with the 1886. And a lot of cryptos seem to like their 1414 these days. So I do think that is possible. I very much don't believe that we're going to see a $50,000 or a $69,000 Bitcoin Cash by the end of the cycle. It is possible, sure, but I don't think that it's going to happen. But I do believe we'll see prices above 10K. I very much do believe that. I feel like 13K is the minimum expectation, in my opinion. And then the maximum is like 23,000, somewhere around there. But with that being said, in the meantime, in the more immediate term, I do think we see a little bit of a downfall. No crypto, I shouldn't say no crypto, but most cryptos, like 99% of cryptos, are not safe whenever it comes to Bitcoin dropping, and Bitcoin Cash is no exception in itself. BCH, BTC, I wonder what that chart looks like actually right now. Let's see. I've got squiggles on there, man. Look at this. We're already down again. Already down. We're still in this downtrend, man. That was not a good week. That's not a good way to end the week. We actually have a lower low, unfortunately. But with this, we are setting up for bullish divergence. So the low is coming. It is soon. I do think Bitcoin Cash has more to lose versus Bitcoin, probably in the coming week. We might go all the way down to this 1272. In fact, I would kind of bet on that. But soon enough, man, soon enough, it's going to find its higher low, like macro higher low, relative lower low. Top to bottom here, 1618 is down there. Let's see. Look at that. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. 1272, the 1618, they line up very well together. Very, very well. Kind of right below this previous area of support. It just makes sense, man. I think that we will see readings down there, which means that Bitcoin Cash will lose value against Bitcoin, which means if Bitcoin drops 5%, Bitcoin Cash drops 10%, so it's just the name of the game. That's how it is with all cryptos. And yeah, man, buckle up. Buckle up. It's not a good time to get in the markets right now. Not financial advice. Do what you want with your money. But if you buy here, you better not sell if we drop. Right? I say if we drop, but I'm very compelled to say when we drop. I like that feels more true to me. I feel like I'm lying when I say if we drop. But if it does happen, and I very much think it does, you better not sell. You better not sell, because that's exactly what the big boys want you to do. They want you to buy here in anticipation that the ETFs are going to get approved, and then when it doesn't, everyone's going to panic sell, and they're going to scoop up the bags. Who's going to scoop up the bags? The big boys are. Don't sell to the big boys. Don't feed the whales. That's all I got for you. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to see more. I will see you on the next one, and take care. Bye-bye.